An actor turned advocate. We're spotlighting Eric Dane's courageous battle with ALS and the lives that he's helping even in death. Eric Dane was best known as Dr. McSteamy on Grey's Anatomy. He died yesterday at the age of 53.
He was diagnosed with ALS just last year, but through his entire battle, he was a champion for the underdog. And even in death, he's still helping to change lives. Our George Pinocchio joining us live now in the newsroom with that story. George?
All right, thank you very much. Eric Dane had those leading man looks and the talent that kept him working in a tough business for 35 years. Going public with his ALS diagnosis got attention around the world, and Eric's willingness to be a face of the disease turned out to be one of the most powerful roles in a career where Eric often stood out.
Oh. This is awkward.
20 years ago, Eric Dane had quite the entrance on Grey's Anatomy. He quickly went from guest star to series regular as Dr. Mark Sloan, better known as Dr. McSteamy. Before that big break, he'd made several appearances on the show Charmed. In 2014, he took command of The Last Ship, leading the cast of the sci-fi war drama for 5 seasons. When that was over, he became a part of the edgy HBO series Euphoria, playing dad to Jacob Elordi.
I'm not proud of the person I've been. I know that I've hurt you.
Dane continued to work even after he went public with his ALS diagnosis. He talked about living with the disease, raising awareness of ALS the whole time. We spoke with the president of the ALS Network about what it's meant in the big picture.
He became the face of ALS, and he was brave enough to do that. In this moment, we together are carrying forward, gets me choked up, we're carrying forward his legacy. Like, he's doing it now.
A few weeks ago, the ALS Network gave Dane its top advocacy award as a tribute to his unwavering dedication to helping find a cure. Because of the physical realities of ALS, he wasn't able to attend in person. But he did see the dedication video featuring his Grey's co-star, Ellen Pompeo. Dane was the father of 2 teenage daughters. In an emotional moment for a Netflix famous last words special, he shared a personal message to them.
Overall, we had a blast, didn't we? I remember all the times we spent at the beach. The 2 of you, me and Mom, in Malibu, Santa Monica. Santa Monica, Hawaii, Mexico. I see you now playing in the ocean for hours, my water babies.
In his final message, he said he learned 4 things from ALS: to be present, to fall in love, to make friends, and to fight. Live in the newsroom, George Pinocchio, ABC 7 Eyewitness News.